Mike Hobbs here, and I'm about to show you an awesome Craigslist strategy. And the funny thing about this strategy is it really is easy. Okay, Craigslist is probably the easiest way to generate leads out there on the internet right now. The problem people are facing is they are doing it a little bit wrong. They're kind of going against Craigslist terms, and if you could just understand the mindset of Craigslist, it's seriously one of the easiest things out there on the internet. Okay, so quick rule of thumb, before we get into the training, I'm going to take you over the shoulder from start to finish, creating your account all the way to posting your ad and publishing it online and making it live. Okay, so it's going to be an awesome training. So sit through the whole thing, take lots of notes, and take action with this. Okay, that's the biggest reason why people fail, is they just don't take enough action. So quick rule of thumb, don't go crazy. Okay, I see a lot of people, they're like, oh, I'm posting all these ads and none of them are staying up and none of them are working, and they're posting like 5 ads, 10 ads a day, and they're trying to go crazy, and it just doesn't work. Okay, it just doesn't work. Craigslist doesn't like that unless you have some super software that changes your IPs and does all this crazy stuff on autopilot, and you're a professional poster on Craigslist. Don't go crazy. Okay, post in when you first get started. Post in your local city. Okay, like I said, just post in your local city, wherever you're at, wherever your IP address is at, wherever your computer is on this planet. Post from that city. That's one of the biggest reasons why people get flagged or ghosted. They're trying to post in LA when they're in Utah. They're trying to post in another city when they're somewhere else. Craigslist does not like that. Okay, they want you to stay local. Now I have some tools to help you go outside of local, which we will cover during this training. But for just getting started, post in your local city. Okay. Verify with your personal phone number. A lot of people are like, I don't want to use my personal phone number, and they try to go crazy and use telephone, pay phones, Google Voice, Skype, and all these different things, and none of that stuff works. Okay, and they wonder why it doesn't verify correctly. It's just use your cell phone. Okay, until it gets flagged, use your cell phone. And then here's another one: post one ad, and that's it. Then focus on following up with the leads you get. So if you get 10 leads, until you have called every single one of your leads or emailed every single one of your leads and you are satisfied with your follow-up, do not post another ad. That'll give you some time to let it go. Okay, so you don't want to post 10 ads a day. Post one ad at the most per day, per account, per IP address. Okay, so just keep that in mind. You know, there's other marketers out there that say, yo, you can get away with doing 5 or you can get away with doing this. Well, if you start doing you can get away with stuff, then you're going to get flagged and you're going to get taken down. So let's just keep this simple. I'm going to show you how to generate lots of leads, okay? Hundreds and hundreds of leads if you do this right. If this takes you a week to follow up, then great. It takes you a week. Post your next ad 1 a week. Okay. Have a good upfront offer. This is very huge. You know, don't go posting. These people are looking for jobs. Okay, they're looking for jobs. They're looking for income. Most importantly, now if you have an opportunity that's less than a couple $100, you have it's a really good chance these people will have the money for that. Now I've seen some people promoting $3,000 products on Craigslist, and it actually works. Like, some people actually sell them. So it is possible. I'm just telling you, just for the sake of conversions, okay, have a good upfront offer. The closer to free you can get, the better. Okay, I actually personally have a free offer that leads with cost per action stuff, so CPAs, and I get paid 20 bucks a pop when someone joins for free. So that's a good offer for Craigslist. So have a good offer, and then Stick to this method, so the local city, your personal phone number, one ad at a time. Stick to that method until you get flagged. So once your account gets flagged and you can't use that phone number anymore, your IP address is pretty much shot and you're out of the water. Most people think you're out of business at that point, and that's not the case because there's some advanced tools that you can purchase to get past this, and I'm going to show you those. So just stick to this method, the simple method, until you get flagged, or you want to venture into paid advertising, because the only way you can do paid ads on Craigslist is if you post in big cities. So if you don't live in a big city, then you can't do a paid ad. And I'm going to tell you right now, a paid ad is like, I mean, if you do free ads, you might get 5-10 leads. A paid ad, you'll get like 200 leads. That's the difference. Okay, so I love paid ads. I'm always profitable 100% of the time. I've never not been profitable from a $25 ad. So it's absolutely amazing, okay? And that's what I'm going to be posting today. But you can take this same strategy and post a free ad. The cool thing about this Craigslist strategy, guys, is it doesn't matter if you're doing paid ads, free ads, if you're posting outside your city, inside your city, it's all the same. Okay, so this is pretty cool. Then you would need an IP changing tools at this point as soon as you get flagged, or you want to do paid ads, you need some IP changing tools and some phone verified accounts since your phone is no longer available. So we're going to be covering all that A to Z today. So some of the tools that I'm going to be telling you to get today, you know, if you're posting in just your local city and your local ads, the only thing out of these tools you need right now is the Craigslist Ad Tracker, which I will cover, and the Jing. Okay, I'll have links below this video to all the tools we talk about in this training. But Jing will take image snapshots, and Craigslist Ad Tracker for local posting where you're not trying to go outside of your local zone. Now, if you start wanting to venture out to other cities, then you're going to need an IP changer, and then you're also going to need phone verified accounts that are within that city as well. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Now, one last philosophy thing here that you want to think about. Craigslist basically is just local. That's how they are. So if you think that way, if you think about it, if you start setting up an account, all they want to know is, you know, is this person setting up the account living here? Is their phone number here too? So when you're setting up your Craigslist account and doing your ad, you know, you want a phone number in that city and you want a Craigslist account in that city. And when you're setting up all your stuff, you want to set it up as if you're in that city. So as long as you understand that Craigslist is all local, that's the way they want to keep it. As long as your IP address and everything match where you're living and the posting the ad from where you're living, then you're good. You're golden. So once you understand that, Craigslist is going to be easy. Alright, so let's get right into it. A to Z. So the first thing is we just need a Craigslist account. So those of you who are just posting locally, just open up a new browser. I would suggest you use either Safari if you're on Mac or Internet Explorer, something you don't normally use, a browser you don't normally use, because you're going to be clearing cookies and you're going to be doing clearing all your data every time you want to post. So I'm going to use, in this example, I'm going to be using Safari. Okay, Safari is the one that I like for posting on Craigslist, and you can even use Safari on a PC as well. You can just download Safari. It's just real easy to clear my cookies and things like that. If you click on File, they have like if you click on Safari or File, it have like a Reset Safari button, and that'll reset clear your cookies. See right here, Reset Safari. You can clear everything really easy. You just click Reset, and then it'll reset everything. I've already done it, so that's kind of what you want to do. Now you need to have an email address ready to go that you want to use. So if you want to open up a new email address for this method, go ahead and do that. So log into your to your email address, and we'll get started here. Once you're logged into your email, again, you don't need no super ninja email. You don't need Gmail or Hotmail. You can use your own cPanel emails. You can use Gmail, Hotmail, Yahoo. It doesn't matter what email address you're using. To be honest with you, just have an email address ready to go and logged in that you're going to be using, and then go to Craigslist. And quick side note here: if you are posting outside of your city, you're going to need to change your IP address before you create your account. And I use a service, and so if you're posting in your local city, it doesn't matter. But if you are posting outside your city, you want to use a service called HMA, and I'll have a website below this video. And you can download this to your computer. It's I believe it costs some money to do that. So right here, the pricing, it's about $11 a month, or you can get it for $8 a month if you pay 6 months, or $6 a month if you pay a year. And this will allow you to change your IP address at will. And that's just a quick little side note. And as I go through these different tools, I will just kind of mention them when I would use them. So I would use this right now before I actually create my account, if I was going. So as you can see, I'm actually in St. George, Utah, but it says I'm in Los Angeles. So the cool thing is it's pretending like I'm actually living in Los Angeles right now, because that's where I'm going to be posting today. So it's really, really cool. There's like a drop down. You can choose multiple cities all over the United States, in other countries, you name it, okay? You can change your IP address at will. So this is the service I use. It's super, super easy to use. You can go through their training on how to use it, but that's all I do, is I just click on the city I want and connect, and that's it. So only use this service when you're changing your IP using Craigslist, because it slows your internet down a lot. Alright, so that's a quick side note for those of you who are trying to post paid ads or in other cities. So let's get right back on track. So we've got our email open. We want to now open up a new tab and go to Craigslist. And the cool thing about Craigslist is it'll even tell you what your IP is by just going to it. It'll bring you to the city that you're in, as you can see. So you can tell if the IP changer is working, because when you just go to Craigslist.org, it'll track where you're at, and it'll bring up the city you're in. So that's a cool little thing. So it's saying I'm in Los Angeles. So good stuff. First thing you want to do is create your account. So you're going to click My Account and use the email that you're trying to create your account with. Oh, that's login. My bad. Make sure you click Sign Up for an Account. Alright, here we go. So I'm just going to copy and paste, make it easy on myself. Alright. Okay, that one doesn't. There we go. Here we go. Create account. Thanks for signing up for Craigslist account. It sent me an email. So now I should be getting an email to my inbox. Oh, there we go. So click your email and then click on the link. And then it should pop up a new window asking for a password. And I've actually heard that sometimes they track your passwords. I don't really know how accurate that is, but who knows. Submit password and log in. You've successfully logged in. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Now track your password just in case you want to log into this account later. I'm going to go ahead and just exit out of this window. And then we're going to go back over here and just go back to Craigslist. Alright, terms of use, make sure you accept them. Good deal. So we're good to go. Go back to Craigslist. Now it's time to actually go through the motions. You're going to phone verify it later, so we'll get into that when you're actually posting. So I actually post in either the customer service or the sales jobs. There's some marketing stuff in here, but I like to go for traffic. And there's a lot of traffic in the sales jobs, and these are the type of people a lot of the times that we want to have in our businesses. So here is the trick. When you're about to post your ad, before you post your ad, you want to write your ad, okay? And this is where a lot of people go wrong. They try to do these fancy image ads, or they try to do these fancy little titles. And I'm going to show you that there's flaggers out there that literally just scan through here looking for these little asterisks or these little funny characters and titles, and they go in and they flag the ads. They have like, it's like a full-time jobs to them or something. And they just go through and flag ads. So if they see these fancy images, or like right here, appointment setting, no cold calls, okay, they'll look at this. If they click it and it seems like a business opportunity, they'll just flag it. Okay, so I'm going to be teaching you guys the super stealth method. This works like clockwork because I want to give you guys a quick little philosophy here. People that go to Craigslist looking for jobs, they can care less what the title says or what the body says. They click every single one. That's a secret that you guys don't know about. When someone's looking for the job, they click this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. They'll sit here and click this, then they'll go over to Career Builder and click around there, and then they'll go to Monster and click around there. They sit there and they click for probably an hour looking for a job that they want to do. So I mean, it doesn't even matter what your title is, okay? They'll click it, okay? So here's how I write my ads. This is super, super simple. What I do is I go in and I see what's already available, and I don't want to reinvent the wheel and try to, if I look at something and it looks nice, so I'm just going to come through here and just look at a couple ads and just see anything looks appealing to me. And if you find something that looks easy and appealing to you, here's the little secret I'm going to give you when I'm crafting my ad here. Alright, let's go down through a couple more. Okay. Into this one, and this is what I do, okay? I actually grab an ad that just it's not great, but I'll just grab this ad, okay? I'll open up a Word doc, okay? And I'll just paste in the ad into Microsoft Word. Now, what I do is I'll rewrite it, okay? So whatever you're promoting, you can put that in there, or you can just say online. So whatever you're promoting, you can say the name of the company if you want. I prefer not to because, again, flaggers are looking for names of companies, network marketing. They're looking for things like that to flag you. This is going to avoid all the flagging issues that you may be having right now. Not 100%, but it will at least help you, okay? Online ad firm is now hiring skilled sales reps. LA area. Okay, good. UX experience, and that didn't look good. So just rewrite the ad, and you can just, you can put dashes if you want and just make it look a little bit better. Bullet points. And since you're in Word, you can do bullet points if you'd like. There's some cool little features in Microsoft Word that you can do. Just like that. You may qualify to work with us to be considered. here's what I do. If you consider for a position or a company, please click on the link below. Or I'll just say position for our company. Please click on the link below and watch our presentation. And then I'll say click here. Okay, and let me just move this up for a second so you guys can see what I'm doing here. Alright, so click here, and then it says if you feel like you would be a good fit, please fill out the form. Okay, so that's all I'm going to say. For a phone interview. We will contact you soon. And that's it. So I have it. That's my ad. I rewrote it just a little bit, but what I did is I found something that looked real. Okay, the secret here is making it look real. Okay, and then having a click here. Now you can make this blue if you'd like, or yellow. I would highly suggest you make it link color, because it's, you know, you want it to look like a click here button. So now here is the major secret. This is why I told you to get Jing. Okay, Jing is a awesome tool. So you just have the window open just like this. Over on the right hand side you can go download Jing. Let me just show you what Jing is. It's online. I'll have a link below. You just download it to your computer. It's 100% free. It allows you to take screen capture shots of your ads, or of anything really, and you'll be able to use that as an image. So here's how you get past a lot of the ghosting issues in Craigslist. Is you use an image of an ad that looks real. So not only is it going to look real to people that are just going around flagging people, okay, so it won't really stand out to them. It will, it'll look like a real text ad, but it won't be. It's going to be an image ad. So there's a little thing right here called, it says capture. All you have to do is highlight this, just like so. Okay, just like that. 1 second though, I want to make sure. If it has like green little squigglies, you might want to ignore those if you're in Word. So just make sure you look through it, making sure it looks normal first, and then you capture the ad just like so. And then here's the beauty of this tool. All you do is click on capture an image, and it pulls up the image just like so, and then you just click share via screencast, and it uploads it right on the spot to the internet. You don't even have to worry about it. It gives you a link to the image, and I'll show you that right now. So you click on view on screencast, and then you just click on the image itself, and bam, you've got your image. So you just copy this whole URL right here, throw it in your trusty little notepad just to have it ready for later. So there's your little trusty notepad image. Have it ready for later when we're posting the ad. That's your ad. That's how you write your ad. I mean, how cool is that? You've written a professional looking ad and you didn't even write anything. Okay, you just kind of edited a little bit and made it an image, and that's it. Okay, now we're going to go back over to here, and we're going to go ahead and click on the sales jobs. We're going to click post at the top right. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just post, and we're doing a paid ad today because, like I said, I get 200 leads every time I do a paid ad. You know, sometimes, you know, I'll get 100 leads or whatever, but oh man, I've never not made my $25 back though. That's the beauty of this. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it in sales jobs, and then click continue, and we'll do this one. Okay, so now we're at the posting the ads section. The posting title, here's what you're gonna put in the posting title. Whatever section you're in, you're gonna say exactly that. Sales job, or I don't like saying jobs if it's not really a job. So sales position, and then I'm just gonna put a dash, full or part time. As you can see, I don't make it stand out. I don't put any special characters. I just make it look real. That's the key. LA area. Again, this is kind of going against all internet marketing rules. I know you've seen a lot of people tell you, make your ads stand out, make it unique, and make it all this stuff. No. In Craigslist, it's a whole different ball game. Okay. People don't care about the titles. They're looking for a sales job. You're in a sales position here, so they're going to click this. They're going to click a sales position because they're in the sales job section. It's just the bottom line, okay? Compensation, I don't even put anything here. Contact firm, DIN, something like that. Or I'll just say online. Telecommuting, okay. Part-time, sure. So that's basically all I put there, okay? Now let's get into the ad. The ad is this is where we do the Craigslist Ad Tracker. This is where our tracking service comes into play. It's Craigslist Ad Tracker. I'll have a link below. It's a free tool that you can use. They also have a paid version. The paid version allows you to track forever. Okay, the free tool allows you to track for 10 days. But I'm just going to show you how to do the link tracking. So you're going to go over to link tracking on Craigslist Ad Tracker. Now, what I do is if I'm posting an LA ad, I'm going to put LA and I'm going to put the date. May 9, 2012. That's just for me, tracking purposes only. Now, this is where it gets a little tricky sometimes. Link text. Since we're using an image, we have to use an image code. And I put that code below this video just to make it easy for you. So let me show you how to edit this code real quick. This right here is the image code. Okay, and as you can see, it just says image source equal, or img src equals, and a quotes, and then image URL. This little URL we got from Screencast, that's what you put in between the quotes. So do not delete the quotes. That's that's a killer. Okay, do not delete the quotes. Put the image URL in between the quotes, and then grab that whole code, and that's it. Okay, I put the code below. I mean, if you ever get stumped and you need to know what the code is again, you can come back and Google it, say image code, or just come back to this video. But either way, you'll put that whole code right here. And now destination URL. This is where I said your offer. You're going to be giving an offer. It doesn't matter what offer you're giving. The ad doesn't even make sense compared to your offer. Basically, the ad is just meant to get a click. Doesn't even matter, okay? The offer, I use Daily Income Network because it's free and it has a CPA offer up front, so when people complete the CPA offer, which is free, you get paid $20. So it's the ultimate funded proposal for Craigslist, in my opinion. So I'm going to go grab my capture page here. And all I'm getting is an email, because once they fill out the form on the next page, I get their phone number. So I'm not too worried about that, the phone number stuff. And you just go back over to your link tracker. Again, don't worry about masking or URLs or anything, because this Craigslist Ad Tracker does all the masking for you. It's beautiful. Impressions and clicks, generate code. That's it. and we've got our Craigslist tracking in order. You just take this entire code, you go back over to Craigslist, post it in, anonymous, okay, we're good, sales, bam, 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 and you can't see it, but it says continue here at the bottom. There it is, okay, continue. So we're going to go ahead and click continue. Alright, so we're going to take a look at what our ad looks like real quick. Alright, so there we have it. Sales position, full part-time, LA area, and then there's our ad. There we go. It's if someone clicks here or even anywhere on the ad, it will go to our website. And that is the bottom line. We just want to make sure they go to our website, and you are golden. Okay? So that'll prevent ghosting, that'll prevent duplicate content. And then this right here, you're posting in a sales job section, so you want to make sure it seems real. And this will go under the radar for a lot of flaggers out there that are just searching for spammers or whatever, okay? Or people who are posting opportunities and things. So that'll, and if you still get flagged, no big deal. I mean, it happens, but I'm just helping you avoid it as much as possible. So once you look at your ad, it looks good, it goes to your website, click continue. And further action, you should receive an email shortly. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So it's going to send me an email. So that's why I have my email ready to go. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and click on post. And of course it opens up in a new window. Gotta love that. Alright, here we go. This is the phone verification plot. So if you don't have let's say it's just your local area, then use your local phone number, your cell phone. Don't use Skype or Google Voice or anything like that, okay? Now if you're trying to post outside the area and you changed your IP like I did to LA, then you need an LA phone number, okay? So what I did is I'm going to provide you with a service, pvaspot.com. This is not an affiliate or anything, but they can give you some phone numbers that actually forward to your cell phone in certain area codes. So you can buy them here. They're not super cheap, but they're not expensive either. So if you buy 10 numbers, it's like $8 per number. If you buy one number, it's $9. If you buy 120-day numbers, basically what this means is it lasts for 120 days and then it won't forward to your phone anymore. Okay, so yeah, that's about $14 a number. So anyway, this is the service I use to get my outside of my area phone numbers, and this is a huge thing because I was looking for legitimate phone verified accounts in the past and I could never find them. So I hope you guys truly appreciate this gold mine of letting you know what I use for my phone verification. So, and it's geo-targeted, so it's really cool, really effective. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one of the numbers I bought, and again you can just use your, that's what's cool about this, is you can interchange it to whether you're doing a free or a paid ad. It doesn't really matter. Free or paid is all the same. It's just a matter of fact if you're using the IP changer or the phone verified account. And then with these phone verified accounts, you got to make sure to do it voice. Okay, you got to do voice, not text. So I'm going to go ahead and send the code. So that's right. Okay, and I'm going to wait for the call. Alright, I just typed in my code that they called and gave it to me. Submit verification. Alright, cool. So now I've got to pay for it. So go ahead and click continue. and I'm going to fill this information out. Pause the video for a second. Alright, I actually, the card that I was using didn't actually go through, so I'm going to be paying for that tomorrow. It actually goes to my email, so I can just pay for it at any time and then it goes live. But I'll keep you updated on the paid ad. But I want to give you guys another idea. If your card's not going through or something's going wrong, you can actually just repost, because that post doesn't actually count. You can go back in and go to a free ad city. What I decided to do is I just did a small biz ad. You don't get as much traffic from a small biz ad. So for example, let me go over here. So yeah, if you go to the small biz ads section, it's actually where you're allowed to post small business. So you'll notice those are over, if you go to the Craigslist, right under services, small biz ads. So yeah, you can post your little small biz ad there in that section. So feel free to post in outside sections outside of just jobs. Now of course you can use this technique in your local area or in a free city as well. Just change your IP to the city you want to post in. Make sure you clear all your cookies. Create a new account within that city as well as a phone number in that city. And if your card doesn't go through for some reason, it could be an error on their end. Maybe they're blocking your card or whatever. Maybe if you got flagged before, you might just need to borrow someone else's card or do something else. But yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. The last step is you literally just click the link, you pay for the ad, it's up, you generate leads. I do this all the time. Every time I do a paid ad, just so you guys understand, I get at least 100 to 200 leads and make anywhere from $80 to a few $100 just on the upfront commissions, which is really cool. Anytime I post in like the small biz section or a free ad or something like that, you can expect 5-10 leads. Maybe I would just say go for 5, but the cool thing is, depending on how much traffic that city gets, is really the amount of leads you're going to get. So just try to pick higher end cities if you can afford it. I promise you will not regret it. The last paid ad I did live like this, just within, I believe, a few hours I had 55 leads. And that's why I said, the 55 lead strategy in a day, even though technically I got about 100 and something, I think it was about 150 leads total from that one ad. I did the exact same place, Los Angeles, and I did the customer service section that time. But that's the bottom line. So I'll get that paid tomorrow. I'll keep everybody updated on how many leads I get, but it's just like clockwork, my friends, just like clockwork. You go through the motions, you get leads, and it works like clockwork. So let me just kind of recap real quick the tools that I talked about. So number one, Craigslist Ad Tracker is the perfect ad tracker. It actually counts your impressions, how many people looked at the ad, as well as how many people clicked on your link. PVA Spot's a good place to get phone numbers that you can forward to your regular phone, so you can get your accounts verified easy. This is the HMA VPN service. This gives you the IP changing abilities like I have in LA. Jing is this is where you can capture images and create your own image ads at a click of a button. So really awesome. Daily Income Network, that's a funded proposal type system. You can build your primary business on the back end. Has awesome training. Actually, I created a lot of the training in there. And then you lead with a CPA offer, so they do like a free trial offer up front, and you get paid $20. So it's a perfect offer for Craigslist. And right here's our ad. And that's pretty much the recap. So those are the tools. That's how you do it. Pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy to do. That's why I like Craigslist. The only thing that people a lot of the times have issues with is getting their ads to stick. And if you follow the guidelines I gave you at the beginning of this webinar, there's no reason your ads would never go up. There really is no reason. If you're following the formula that Craigslist puts in place, basically they just want you to post in your own city. So as long as it looks like you're in that city, if you use an IP changer or if you are actually in that city, then your ads will go fine. Don't go over hype on the words. Do an image ad and you'll never have to worry about the words that you say in the ad because the image has no text. So with that said, go out there. I want you to create your first Craigslist ad, go through the motions, get the tools if you want to do paid ads and stuff like that. And like I said, the paid ads are just absolutely incredible. The second I pay for that LA ad in the morning, when I get my other card, that thing is a monster for leads. So it's absolutely incredible, the results that we have received from just Craigslist. Now obviously we have a good front end offer, and that's probably why my results are so much better than most people. But you can do this with any business, any company. So with that said, go out there, do a free ad today, and then expand into paid ads later on. And if you have any questions, hit me up on Facebook. I'd be happy to answer them. So have an awesome day. Talk to you guys in the next training.